lot of things going on in my personal life, like big life decisions. Nourishment. Bon appetito. Dog mom things, but it's so necessary. Talk about how gorgeous this bouquet is. It's actually already starting to wilt. Very sad. One of my closest friends, Kathleen, got me this for like a belated birthday dinner that I had, and it is everything. I'm in a bit of a weird headspace today because there are a lot of things going on in my personal life, like big life decisions that kind of came on very quickly, and it's forced me to really reflect on and contemplate a little bit of everything, you know, how I've been living, my relationships, my growth, where I'm at mentally. So I went to therapy yesterday and came home and like wrote in my journal and had the biggest sob fest that I've had in a really long time, and it was very cathartic and you know, a release that I feel like I needed. That was probably a long time coming. So today I'm in a very vulnerable state, but at the same time feeling really motivated to just be productive and do what I do best, which is live a meaningful, intentional, healthy, productive, creative life. It's also really what just makes me happy, and that is what I need more of today. I got this lovely care package from Y Yoga, who I've been working with for quite a couple of years now, and so cute. There's like a little hat that says "Move Together." There is this little slogan on the top of the box that says "It's never too late to put yourself first." They also always include these little mantra cards, and in this box there's a few. I'm worth the quiet moment. I am worth the deeper breath. I am strong for creating boundaries that protect my peace. I carry peace in my heart. I'm at peace with who I am. In the midst of loudness, my heart is calm. In the midst of stress, my breath is steady. I hear only two things: heart beating and gentle breathing. I release thoughts that weigh me down. Within me, there is only goodness and serenity. I think this little package could not have come at a better time. It was just such a lovely reminder, but also just a reminder to start getting back on the mat. My foot injury from Europe is still semi on the mend, mostly because I don't have as much mobility in my foot joints as I did before the injury. I think it's probably something that I will just have to slowly work at. I did start going to Le Gris again, and that felt okay, but definitely like the flexibility of my toes are still a little lacking. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this productive day, or maybe productive few days, and we're going to start it with some food, some nourishment, of course. Very fragile tofus. Very carefully drop them into the pot. Got my rice. Let's take a nice big scoop of soup. I actually haven't made kimchi jjigae in so long. Nourishment. Oh my god. This is speaking to my fucking soul right now. I'm so happy.
There is a life
Bon appetito!
city, hurrying
Oh my god, that's so good.
Doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart is so somewhere in the great unknown.
I always start by giving the chatbot a role. So here I wrote, you're a social media manager for a financial tech company that sells accounting, invoicing, and expense apps. I got changed and did my makeup because I do want to spend a little bit of time shooting today. Oh, why are you always crooked? But before we continue on with our day, I wanted to shout out today's video sponsor, which is Kittl. Kittl is a super awesome browser design software which allows you to create stunning designs for whatever you want in a matter of minutes. The learning curve for Kittl is also super small and you won't have to pay for expensive design software, Adobe, just to create beautiful design work. It's complete with really awesome fonts, an illustration library, tons of templates for you to use, a lot of advanced editing tools as well, and much more. The whole world has been talking about AI lately, and of course, Kittl also has AI built directly within, so the Kittl editor is just super fast, super efficient, and will be a seamless addition into your design workflow. I'm actually going to use Kittl right now to quickly design some social media posts for Enkel Studios, but if you want to try Kittl for yourself, the link in my description will give you free access. Alright, let's create some content. So let's create a new project. We're going to look for Instagram post. Let's first look at the templates and see what we have. So we're in social, which is good. Let's do inspirational. There are so many fun templates here, but I have a very specific aesthetic in mind. This is pretty close to it. It's got the ombre, it's got the fun font. The branding for Enkel Studios is very much so bright and fun, and I feel like this is pretty on point. How to save sounds for TikTok from your computer. Tip of the week. You can also take a look at what sort of fonts they have. That one's actually really fun, but maybe we can look for something a little bit more readable. Okay, I feel like I like this one. It's still really fun, but I feel like the readability is a bit better. I'm gonna also see what they have in their elements folder. Their banners, badges, complex shapes. That's kind of fun. I feel like this and this are pretty on brand, so maybe we'll add some symbols just as decoration. Okay, that is looking pretty funky and cool. You can also put it on a mock-up, which I think is quite neat. This will definitely save you so much time as a creator. So let's say the design is ready to be on a tote bag and you want to show your client, you can show it automatically just like that, save the image, and it gives your client a really good idea of what your design will look like on a specific mockup. They also have tons of textures that you can play around with as well. So instead of having to like buy a texture element and add it to your design and then mask it and make sure that it fits your design, everything is automatically built in. So if I wanted this to look like paper, I can select one of their paper textures, adjust the opacity, and automatically it's going to add this awesome texture right to your design. Let's also test out their AI function. You can choose what sort of image style you want. So let's say we want to create a vector. Create a vector graphic of a woman dancing. And voila, you have your vector graphic created in seconds. So excited to play around a bit more with Kittl over time and see what kind of fun designs I can create with it. Make sure you check out the link in the description, and thank you so much, Kittl, for sponsoring this video. We're actually at the park this morning. We are actually planning on going on a little trail walk today. And you might be wondering, like, why are you exercising her before you take her for an exercise? It's actually the first time that I'm going to be letting her off leash on a trail.
given it's not a very steep trail, it's not a very difficult trail, but I think I just want to make sure that she's expended some of her energy before we head out there, and then also that I'm reinforcing her recall this morning, so like as close to when we're going to the trail as possible, just to make sure that I'm avoiding any chance of her deciding to be naughty today and like not listening to recall, which she has been really, really good lately, which is why I'm deciding to like take this next step. Good job! She'll automatically come. Here you go, babes. Okay, go ahead. And then sort of wait for me to say go ahead before she runs off. So we have been working on this for a long time, and I might still bring the long lead just in case, so she has her freedom and we can do training and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go and see how it goes. Dog mom things, but it's so necessary, and it's for her well-being, and it's also for like the future of our enjoyment of going on little trail walks together. But this little girl definitely can be pretty naughty sometimes.